Hello everyone, welcome to Study Online and welcome to Front-End Technologies course. Today happens to be the HTML day 2. I'll just do one thing. I would like to share you the screen. Please do let me know whether people are able to see the screen or not. Are you able to see the screen? I hope yes. Okay, great. Let me just do one thing. Let me just open the notes, that is the folder. Day 1. Let me just quickly recap whatever I have taught in the yesterday's session, so that those who have missed yesterday's session, they'll just get some clarity what I have taught. Is there any person who is attending today? That means if you have missed yesterday's session, respond by saying TWO2 in the chat box or in the QA section, so that I'll get to know that today is your first day. That means directly you're attending second day. Okay, I think many people are there. Okay, great. For those people, I'll be just giving my number. Fine. Please do ping me in WhatsApp, and I'll just give you the recorded video of whatever I have taken in the yesterday's class. Is that clear? Okay, great. Yesterday, I have just given the basic idea about what is front-end technology, why basically front-end technology is used, and what is web application. Basically, in order to develop the web application, front-end technologies will be used like HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, or it might be JavaScript. Fine. What is web application? An application which will provide the service over the web or internet or called as a web application. A best example, Book My Show and Study Online is also having a website where we'll provide a service over a web. That means via internet only we people have connected, right? When it comes to web application, it will be having the three important components. Among the three components, you'll be learning the first component, as well as after 1 week, you'll be learning this component. First component happens to be the front-end technology. Fine. It represents the what end user sees on a website. Fine. It might be any website. It might be a Facebook, www dot whatever may be the website, whatever you people will see as an end user, that is only a front end. In order to develop front end, a basic technologies will also be used, as well as some advanced technologies will also be used. Among that, HTML, hypertext markup language. Every web application should consist of HTML. It's a compulsory technology. And CSS, it is just used to provide some styling for the code, whatever you have written in HTML. And it is not compulsory, but everybody will be using, because without makeup, nobody will be going. That's the reason. Next, similarly, Bootstrap, that is also used for high-end makeup, is what I will call. Okay, that means it's a most popular CSS framework. As regarding CSS Bootstrap, you will get to know when I start up that particular topic. But as of now, I'll concentrate on HTML completely for initial couple of days. Next, JavaScript. JavaScript is used by programmers across world just to create some dynamic content or interactive web application. That means if you do something, automatically according to the place, according to the time, it should change the content. For that, we'll be using JavaScript. Maybe yesterday I have just taken one example. Best example I have taken. Because in the interview, if they're asking, can you just give the example for dynamic and interactive web content over internet? Don't you think easily you can take Book My Show application? Yes or no in the chat box? Easily you can take Book My Show. Why? Because if you open Book My Show and if you give the location as Bangalore, then the content will change. Ultimately, the complete background, everything will be there. Fine. But the content will change in Bangalore. The content will change in Hyderabad. The content will change in Germany if there is Book My Show in Germany. Are you getting my point? Okay. Similarly, you got to know the difference between static response and dynamic response. Static means which will not vary. Dynamic means it will vary. Best example for static and dynamic. If you open the homepage of ICICI Bank, for you people also it is same. For me also it is same. For everybody, if you have ICICI Bank account, it is same. That's the reason its homepage of HTML page is a static response. Sir, then what about dynamic response, sir? Guys, don't you think my transaction page will be different? Your transaction page will be different. Your father fund transaction page will be different. Your girlfriend transaction page will be different. Correct, right? Similarly, when it comes to a backend, I have just given the glimpse about backend. Maybe if you want to become a backend developer, guys, many of them were asking in the yesterday's session. Sir, if we learn this particular front-end technologies, if we learn whatever you're teaching, sir, that is front-end technologies, will I get a job? Please tell me, will you get a job by learning whatever I'm teaching? Yes or no? Will you get a job? That too, right now, whatever that is in 2023. Will you get a job? Yes, please do respond. If you ask me, it is based upon what kind of company, what kind of project, and what is the job role. 100% you'll get a job. But along with this, some extra skills should be there, is what I would like to tell. Is that clear, guys? But these are the compulsory technologies as an engineer who is aspiring to get a job in the IT should be having. That means HTML is compulsory, CSS is compulsory, Bootstrap is compulsory. And if you have a JavaScript knowledge, it's an add-on advantage for you people. That's it. Using these things also, you will get a job. Guys, this is just a basic. That's it. Fine. That means uh, if you learn this, you might ended up in getting a job as a fresher between 3 to 5 lakhs per annum is what I can guarantee. Minimum 3 to 5 lakhs per annum you will get. Sir, I want more, sir. You learn more. You learn Angular. You learn TypeScript. Fine. Maybe you learn the stack there, main stack, moon stack, something like that. Then you obviously your salary package will be increased. Is that clear? Guys, trust me, I'm doing this particular course just because I have a, it doesn't mean that I have a time. No, it is because it should help in getting a job. Because that is the reason you people are attending, right? That's the ultimate goal, right? Yes or no? Ultimately, you will tell, sir, to gain knowledge. 100% yes, I agree with your point. By keeping that knowledge, will you go to care market and you will tell, I have a knowledge, I have a knowledge, I have a knowledge? No, right? 100% using that knowledge, whatever you have gained, you should get a job in the IT industry. That is the reason you people are attending a course. Because ultimately, you might have paid some amount or you might have attending, maybe you are attending for free of cost. It doesn't matter. Ultimately, my content would remain same. Are you getting my point? And the intention of Sandesh, that is me, as well as the intention of you people should be same in order to get a job. Correct, right? And if you want more salary, then front-end technologies you learn back-end technology, you learn database, then your pay package will increase. As many of them were asking, sir, recession is going on. Many companies are, what I can tell, some layoffs are there, and so many of them are terminated from that company. Because you tell me, is it the first time that the recession is happened? You tell me, is this the first time in the complete IT industry the recession happening? This is the first time? 100% no, right? Guys, trust me, 100% no. Every 3 years, 4 years, it will happen. It is bound to happen. There are certain reasons for that. I don't want to discuss that here. But if there is any recession or layoff or termination, blah, 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 whatever it may be, you tell me, because of some so and so reason, you might be losing your job, even though you have a knowledge. For example, if your manager is not liking you, if you're not holding the bucket, ultimately you might ended up losing your job. It might happen. I'm not saying no, because every human beings are not same. But you tell me, guys, if you have a knowledge, don't you think you can survive in the industry? Yes or no? If you have a strong knowledge, you can survive in the industry. Guys, there are thousands of companies in the world, thousand. Fine. And if you have a knowledge, if you know how to apply for a job in Naukri and LinkedIn, trust me, you will get a job. Let me tell you what is a mistake many people are committing. Fine. As you tell me, in order to learn HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, I told I'll be taking around some 1 month to 2 months. Correct, right? 1 month to 2 months, minimum 1 month, maximum 2 months. Within that particular duration, I'll wind up the course. If you want to get a job as a front-end developer, then assume that you will learn Angular or whatever it may be. How much amount of effort you have put? Sir, how much amount of effort I used to put, sir? As you tell me, minimum 1 hour of class I will take. Plus, assume that you will invest 30 minutes to write the notes. Plus, you might invest 30 minutes to revise or learn whatever I have taught. Totally, how many hours you will invest in order to learn? Could you people please tell me? That's why, because you people are very good in mathematics is what I think. Don't you think daily 2 hours is what you will invest? 2 hours for, let's take 45 days. Let's take 45 days. Your precious 2 hours for 45 days. How many hours effort you'll be investing in order to learn front-end technology? How many hours? Could people please tell me? How many hours? 2 hours daily if you're giving 1 hour of class and remaining for notes, revising, whatever it may be. Don't you think minimum 90 hours. Shall I rate it as 100 hours on an average? 100 hours is what you will be investing to learn something, but you want a job as soon as you completed 100 hours. And many people, 7 month bond, 8 month bond. I mean, Kannada I would have told in proper way. Those people, after learning some 40 hours of content, sir, will I get job tomorrow? Sir, this weekend will I get a job? Simply they will text me. Sir, next week will I get a job, sir? I know HTML, sir. Sir, I know CSS, sir. I have attended your class, sir. Will I get a job? Yes, what should I answer for them? Fine. You should have a patience, right? After completing 100 hours, you might get or you might not get suddenly. But don't you think at least, if you would have put 100 hours to learn this, don't you think you must invest half of that amount of effort to search a job? Will you agree with my point? I say so or no? If you do this, and I know searching a job is the most irritating job. If you're searching for a job, it's the most irritating thing that will happen in anybody's life. I know it's very irritating and it's very annoying, and you will start lose hope, and your confidence level will be very low if you're not getting selected. All these things will happen. It's just a part of life. That's it. But if you have a confidence on you, and if you know that you have learned properly, and if you know that if you have given the justice for this 100 hour, and if you have learned properly, if you apply in Naukri LinkedIn, at least for 1 week, you will get one opportunity. One opportunity. Fine. Now tell me, for 1 week, if you're getting, worst case, I'm speaking, 100% you will get more than 1 or 2, 3 opportunity. Worst case, I'm speaking, in 1 month, you will get 4 to 5 opportunity. Correct, right? You will get 4 to 5 opportunity. If you are not getting an offer letter in that 4 to 5 opportunity, it only means that you have not given justice for these 100 hours. You have not learned properly. That's it. It applies for every technology. It applies for every job role. That's correct, right? Whatever I'm speaking is that correct or wrong? You tell me. Is that correct or wrong? 100% is correct, right? Guys, first of all, you don't worry about this particular 3 letter. It will come. When your time will come, 100% these 3 letters will come in your life. And even though if you are having a job, well and good, if you want a technical job, you can switch. But the thing is, you please completely concentrate on the present. Forget about the future. Future thinking should be there. Why? Because everybody will be doing for job, and everybody will be doing for growth, all those things. I'll agree with your point. But you please concentrate on small step. And don't see this 100 hours. The 100 hours I have to study. No, I'll quit. No, you should not do like that. Fine. Daily 1 hour you attend a class for 1 week. For 1 week you attend a class without fail. You should make it as a habit. You should make it as an addiction to attend a class. Or daily 7 o'clock. Okay, that fellow will come. I'll attend a class. That should be your mentality. After the class, write the notes. Next, practice whatever I have taught in the class. Step by step. If you look back after 1 month, immense amount of knowledge will be there in your mind. Like this, if you learn, it might be a layoff, it might be a recession, whatever it may be, 100% you can survive in the industry. Guys, where the competition is not there, you tell me. You just tell me one domain where competition is not there. You just please tell me one domain. I'll do whatever you will tell. In every domain, competition will be there. Guys, don't you think in front of ATM, watchman will be there? I'm not degrading any job. I'm just saying, fine. Don't you think if there is one vacancy for that particular watchman job, don't you think 10 applications will come? Yes or no? 10 applications will come. Guys, please don't think something and all. I'm not degrading any job. 100% I respect every job, but I'm just saying everywhere competition will be there. Everybody wants the best. Correct, right? You be the best. Then don't worry about all those things. And after this course, 100% you'll be getting a certification from my side. Is that fine? You'll get a certificate from my side. But you should have attended the course. Is that clear? I don't know how many of them observed. What is the tagline or something like that of Study Online? Have you observed in the logo of Study Online? What is the tagline that I have written? Have you observed? If not, just observe. Yes, what is the tagline? Knowledge is power. That's it. That is what the tagline that I have given. Many people will be like, many people will be giving 100% placements. Guys, you tell me today, if I tell you that I'll give you 100% placement, don't you think I'm lying in front of you? Nobody can give 100% placement, 100% job guarantee. Correct, right? It's there in your hand. It's there in your effort. That's it. That to day-to-day effort. If somebody is saying 100% job, then why there is a bloody unemployment in the Bangalore, or it might be in Karnataka, or it might be in India, right? Everybody would have gone there, would have paid lakhs together and got a job, right? It's just a big scam. Fine. That's the reason till now I'll not utter that word 100% job. No, I can give you 100% content. I can give you 100% knowledge. That's the reason I have told knowledge is part. Okay, sorry for wasting some 10 to 20 minutes. Why? Because from yesterday, many of them were asking this question. That's the reason. Shall I proceed further? Please do respond. Shall I proceed with the content? And one more thing that I have observed. If the class starts at 7 p.m. means please be available at 6:55, at least worst case 6:55 p.m. It is not a BMTC bus. Let the bus go like a Raja Huli, I'll go and I'll just catch the bus. No. If the class is at 7 p.m., please join at 6:55 and I'll start the class exactly at 7 p.m. Is that fine? Please don't join 7:10, 7:15, all those things. Okay. Don't repeat that. Let me just do one thing. Let me just minimize this. I would like to open day 2 without any discussion. Directly we'll start the HTML topic. Okay, before starting with HTML, again, I would like to ask the question: what is HTML? Could you people tell me the full form of that in the chat box? What is HTML? Very good. Hypertext markup language. Okay, great. And I'll be writing few points. Fine, I'll be writing few points. Just tell me whether these points are correct or not. HTML stands for hypertext markup language. Why hypertext? Why markup? I'll tell you. HTML is the most basic building block of every web application. And without HTML, we can't build any web application. And it's a mandatory technology. HTML is a language in which most of the websites are written. And HTML is basically used to create the pages and make those pages functional. That means simply they'll not create a page. In order to make the page functional, they'll be using HTML. These are the 4 points. So here HTML stands for hypertext markup language. Whatever you told is absolutely correct. And when it comes to HTML, it's the most basic building block, a basic building block of every web application. And without using HTML, we can't build any application. It's a compulsory technology. And basically HTML is used to create a pages and make them functional. That's very important. Next, observe properly. Please observe. What is hypertext? Anybody in the class? Anybody? Just take a guess. What is hypertext? And please give your proper name whenever you're joining the session. I can see many of the anonymous attendees. I hope your parents would have kept a proper name. I think some naming ceremony and all they would have done by investing some amount. At least just give a respect for that. Okay. What is hypertext? So it is just text in the hyper mode. No, nothing like that. Hypertext means the document consisting of, or the document contains link. Some links will be there that will allow the reader to jump to other place in that particular document to another document. That means if you click on that link, one more document should open or it should jump to one more document. For that, we will call it as hypertext. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. Now, if I write something, see here, if I write something, I'll write what I can tell. Study online. Is that a normal text or hypertext? Please do respond. Because I want you people to respond in the chat box. Is that a normal text or hypertext? Normal text. Same thing. If I tell studyonlinetech.com, www.studyonlinetech.com. Now, if I open this link, fine, or if I make this as a link, then for such document, we'll be calling it as hypertext. Is that fine? That means, sir, what is the definition, sir? 100% I'll write the definition. Don't worry. See here in the note point, I would have written the definition of hypertext. Hypertext here. Hypertext means that the document consisting of or contains links that allows the reader to jump to other places in the document or to any other document altogether. It depends. Maybe in the same document or in the other document. If you click on that, something should open, or in the same page, something should happen. For that document, we'll call it as hypertext. Is that clear? So then what is markup, sir? A markup language is a way that computers speak to each other to control how text is processed and presented. In order to do this particular markup, we will be using tags and attributes in HTML. Once again, I will tell. You will be writing some code. Blah, blah, blah. You'll be writing in a HTML file. Fine. In order to make sure whatever you will write in that particular HTML page, computers will speak. That means I'm just literally not saying computers will speak. That means you have to imagine how the control flow should happen, how it should be processed, how it should be presented to the end user. All those things will be decided by markup language, which is integrated in the HTML in the form of tags and attributes. Sir, what is this tag and attribute, sir? That I will take care. Don't worry about that. Is that clear for everyone, guys? Please do respond. See here, a markup language is a way that computers speak to each other to control the text, how it should be processed and how it should be presented. In order to do this in HTML, we use two things. That is tags and attributes. What is tags? How many tags are there in HTML? What are attributes? How many attributes are there in HTML? Why it is used? Everything I will teach in detail. But as of now, I hope some 10% of knowledge you got. What is hypertext? What is markup language? Put together hypertext markup language, HTML. That's it. Is that clear? Next, before starting with any technology, I would like to tell the history of the technology, not by showing some PPT. Maybe if I would have done PPT, I think you would have appreciated, but I didn't get that time. It's just a basic information that I'm giving. History of HTML. When HTML was introduced to the market, if you ask me, may know anybody in the class? Please do respond. Anybody? I'll just give you the hint. If you are my Python student, when Python officially discovered or when Python officially invented, not launched to the market, when Python invented, as if you are my Python batch student, could you people please tell me? Very good. 1948, 1947. Yes. Along with Gandhiji, they have introduced that. As 1989. Could people please do respond? When they developed HTML, 1989. But officially, the first version of HTML released to the market in 1991. But it got famous in 1993. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. But for you people, I'll be writing a proper sentence itself. That means you just don't worry about 1989 and all. In the interview, if they're asking, nobody will be asking this. In the interview, if they're asking, the first version of HTML was written. Guys, the idea was that he got the idea in 1989. He told for his company, fine, like this, I have developed all those things. But officially, he wrote HTML in 1991. Who is that person, if you ask me? The person name happens to be Tim Berners-Lee. Is that fine? However you want, you can just pronounce. But in the interview, please don't tell Tim Lee and all. Please tell the complete name. Tim Berners-Lee, Berners or whatever, maybe however you want, you can just pronounce. Tim Berners-Lee. In 1991, he written. Sir, when was it got launched to the market, sir? I'll just tell you the HTML versions when it got launched. Fine. 1991, he invented, but officially to the market in the year 1993, they released HTML version 1.0. Later, 1995, HTML version 2.0. Later, 1997, HTML version 3.0. 1999, HTML version 4.0. 2004, HTML 5.0. HTML 4.0 was the most widely used HTML version till date. Till date, HTML4 is the most widely used HTML version. So nowadays, what people are using, sir? Nowadays, people are using HTML4 or HTML5 according to their project requirement. Is that clear? See here, since then, There have been many different versions of HTML, but the most widely used throughout the world happens to be HTML 4. That is 4 version. Is that clear for everyone? Could people respond your birth year in the chat box? Let me see. Let me see what kind of students are there in the class. This is 2014, not 2004. 2014. 2014. HTML5. Oh, I can see many 90s kids. I can see many 2000 kids. I hope there is no 2010 kids and all. Why? Because they'll not understand HTML. Is there any 1980 kids? We should not call them as kids. Is there any 1980 kids? You are not a kid anymore. Why? Because 1990 kids. Why? Because even I'll come under that category. That's the reason. Okay, so one more thing. During the class, please don't call me. 100% I'll not respond for your call. That is for sure. And I'll not respond for any of the message. Why? Because I don't know where my mobile phone will be there during the class. Okay, shall I continue? Please do respond. Shall I continue? I hope you understood the history of HTML, all those things. Now, listen properly. HTML versions also you got to know. In order to style HTML, fine, we'll be using CSS. All those things already people are aware. And why we'll be using JavaScript? Could people please tell me why we will use JavaScript? Don't you think in order to add some functionality, we will be using JavaScript for the HTML page? Yes or no? In order to add, see here, we can use CSS to style the HTML page, and we can use JavaScript to add some additional functionality to the HTML page. Now the biggest question is, sir, how to create a HTML file? How to play around with the HTML file? What editor we have to use, sir? What editor we have to use? Because now you please tell me, in order to write the notes, which software I'm using? Could you people tell me in the Q&A section? I don't think I'm using Notepad. I'm using Notepad. I'm using Notepad to take the notes. Similarly, in order to write the code of HTML, we can use any editor. We can use any editor, but in the industry they'll be using so many editor. But I'll just teach you the basic editor where you can just play around like anything. Okay, sir. Which are those editors, sir? Observe. Sublime Text 3 is there. Notepad, maybe Notepad plus plus also you can just use, or you can just use Edit plus. In Edit plus also you can just type HTML code, and maybe you can just use PyCharm, and you can just change the mode and you can just use. But better, let's stick on to one editor. Is that clear for everyone? Yes, please do respond. Let's stick on to one editor. I love using that editor. That's the reason I'll stick on to one editor, which is that if you ask me, among all this editor, I'll be choosing this. Is that clear for everyone? Please do respond. I'll go with this Sublime Text 3. It is just an editor to type the code and to see the output, maybe in the different window. Output we cannot see in the Sublime Text. Where we should see the output, that also I will tell. But to type the code, we can use Notepad++, we can use Sublime Text. Now I'll teach you how to download Sublime Text 3. It is just an editor, free of cost. You need not to pay a single rupee to download Sublime Text. What you have to do, if you ask me, please do let me know whether the browser is open or not. Just a minute. I'm just opening the browser. As you have to go for any of the browser. You have to go for any of the browser. It might be Internet Explorer, or it might be Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome. Please type Sublime Text. Sublime Text. Just type Sublime Text. I hope you people are able to see the browser, right? Click on the first link, www.sublimetext.com. Click on the first link. See here, I'm using Windows. I'm using Windows operating system. That's the reason what I will do. I will click on download for Windows. Sir, I'm using Linux, sir. Change it. Sir, I'm using Macintosh, sir. Change it. See, here you can change. But I'm using Windows 11 I'm using. That's the reason I'll just click on download for Windows. and it will just ask you to download wherever you want. You can just download. I'll just download inside front-end technologies. Okay, as hardly it's a 15-20 MB file. Please do respond whether you're able to see it or not. See it. Once after downloading, double click on that. Today itself you have to do it. Please don't postpone downloading Sublime Text because it's pretty simple. After downloading, just click on yes and click on next. Click on next, install. Okay, I think it will take some 5 seconds or 10 seconds to get installed. That's it. Oh, I think it's taking some 15 seconds. It's okay, no issues. Yeah, finish. Please tell me, installing Sublime Text, difficult or easy? You do respond in the chat box. Installing Sublime Text, is that difficult or easy? If your answer is difficult, I'm requesting you, please get exit from the session. This is not a place for you people. I'm only telling you. If you say difficult, you will never become engineer in your life. I'm requesting you to exit from the session. Okay, it's very easy. Just go there, download. And once you download Sublime Text, you just do one thing in the search bar. You just search Sublime Text, or maybe in the Windows itself, it will come. Maybe in the desktop. If not, you just type Sublime Text. Click on Sublime Text 3 or Sublime Text, whatever maybe. Click on that. I think already it's been opened in my laptop. Let's wait for Sublime Text to get open. As you know how to download Sublime Text, www.sublimetext.com. Sublimetext.com. Sublimetext.com. Later, you please go to download section. Download section. If you click on the download section, automatically it will download. Next, install. That's it. After downloading, install. You please click on install button and it will be installed. That's it. Simple step to download Sublime Text. Now let me just show you the Sublime Text. Wait a minute. Okay. Are you people able to see the Sublime Text? Yes or no in the chat box. Are you able to see Sublime Text? Like this, it will be opened in your laptop. Yes, please do respond. Are you able to see Sublime Text? Okay, great. Now what you should do if you ask me, I'll tell you how you should play around with the Sublime Text. Before that, let me just go with the next topic. Sir, what is the next topic, sir? Structure of HTML page. If you consider any HTML page, it will be having two parts. Okay, sir, which are those two parts, sir? Before going with HTML, you please tell me, if you want to write a leave letter. If you want to write a leave letter, fine. It might be love letter or leave letter, it doesn't matter. Based upon situation, it can just change. Okay, if you want to write a letter, forget about whether it is leave or love. Please tell me, don't you think there is some format for that? Yes or no? If you want to write a letter, there is some format. Yes or no? Could people tell me the format of the letter? Just tell me the format of the letter. That's it. Normal. Yes, don't you think first you'll just introduce about yourself, correct, right? And you'll just tell from address, from to subject, and you'll just write the body of the letter, and at last you'll just tell thanking you, that is thanks. All those things you'll just do, right? Correct, right? Yes or no? Place, wherever you want, you'll just write. Like this, you'll just write. We have a format for a letter, correct, right? Same thing. Just to write a letter only, these many formats are there. When it comes to HTML also, please remember there are two parts. Which are those two parts, sir? You need not to worry about all those things. Maybe a simple two parts. Header section, that is head. Body section, that is body. That's it. Is that clear? Guys, please do respond in the chat box, that is QA section. How many parts are there in a HTML page? How many parts are there? Respond in the chat box. How many parts are there? Two. Very good. Which are those? Could you please type in the chat box so that it will be there in your mind for a longer duration? Could you please type that in the chat box? That is the reason I told you to attend from laptop, so that easily you can respond in the class. Very good. Head and body. Sir, what we have to write in head, sir? What we have to write in body, sir? That I will take care. You don't worry about that. But as of now, you just understand there are two parts. Is that fine? Now listen properly. Header section or head section contains some metadata information like title of the page, keywords, author, etc. Whatever it may be, fine. All those things will come under head section, as well as if there is any CSS file that should be attached to the HTML, if there is any JavaScript file that has to be attached to the HTML, all those information will be written in the head part only. So then why body part, sir? Body part content. Yes, that means what you have to compare when it comes to letter, when it comes to normal letter, assume that normal letter, head is there, body is there. Fine. Everything, fine. From address to address, thank you, blah, 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 everything will be written in head. What is the main content of the letter? Fine. I'm not feeling well, or I'm in love with you from past 5 years, 10 years, please love me, if not I'll suicide. All those things you have to write in body. Fine. Like that, what is the main content? That main body of the HTML page, the content of the HTML page should be written within body. The extra things should be written within head section. That means I'll just write a note point, or I'll just write a point. Please do observe. Head section or head contains the metadata information. What is metadata also I will tell. Fine. Some metadata information like title of the page, keyword, or it might be some CSS file that you're gonna merge in future, or it might be a JavaScript file that you're gonna merge. All those things will come under head part. The body, that is the actual content, will come under body. Now one by one I will teach. As no one I'm telling, from scratch I'll be teaching. From scratch. Is that fine? Actually, I thought of teaching tag and attribute, but first of all, you people should see how tag will look like, how attribute will look like. Later, I'll pitch into the how many tags are there in HTML, how many attributes are there. But a basic information is what I'm giving in today's session. Just observe properly. This is how the HTML page or HTML file will look like. Whenever you want to save a HTML file, always there should be an extension for that. Always there should be extension. Okay, sir, what should be the extension, sir? Guys, please tell me. If you want to save a Python file, what is the extension? If you want to save a Python file, what is the extension? Think and answer. Maybe if you're a Python developer, or if you know how Python works, what is the extension of a Python file? Don't you think .py? Let's forget about Python. What is the extension of text file? Can you see here? What is the extension of text file? As extension means in which format the file is being stored. Please tell me in which format the file is being stored. Don't you think if it is a text file, don't you think .txt. If it is a C file, there is if the code has been written using C programming language, then .c, fine. If it is in Java, if the CPU or RAM wants to consider your file as a Java file, then the extension should be .java. Similarly, if it has to treat a Python file, then the extension will be .py. Similarly, for a HTML file, please tell me what is the extension .html. Guys, don't you think for a video .mp4, for audio some other thing, for image .png, .jpeg, like this it will be there, right? In order to identify the file. Similarly, if I want to create a file and if I want my editor or my RAM to treat that file as HTML file, we have to save that file with .html. Maybe you can just give any name. You can just give a demo.html. For example, maybe I'll just tell examples here. Anything you can give. There is no restriction, rules and regulation. Maybe you can just tell example.html you can tell, or you can just tell a demo.html you can tell, or you can just give your name. I'm just giving my name, Sandesh.html you can give. Like this, you can just give anything, any name you can give. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. I'll just tell extension of HTML file. HTML file is the heading. .html is the extension. What about CSS? What about JavaScript? I'll take care later. But as of now, I hope it is clear for everyone. Now, first HTML page is what I would like to create. Okay, sir. What is the first HTML page, sir? How it will look, if you ask me. Before creating that, let me just give you some basic idea how the HTML page will be there. See here, regarding all those tag. Guys, first of all, documentation tag will be there. It is not compulsory, but documentation tag will be there. I'll just tell you how HTML file will look like. This is how. See here. Or what's or something and all you have written, but we are not able to understand, sir. Don't worry, you'll understand. Step by step, I'll explain. See here, document type. This will indicate that it's a HTML page. Sir, is that compulsory, sir? If you don't write also, it will treat that page as a HTML page. Is that fine? Please do respond, guys. Next, always you have to open HTML tag. Sir, is that compulsory, sir? That is also not compulsory. So then what is compulsory? I will tell you what is compulsory. Guys, in background it will be there. If you don't write in background, it will be taken. But if you write, well and good. See here, HTML tag. Always the tag in HTML will be opening with, what is this bracket? Guys, what is this bracket called as? Could people tell me what is this bracket? For this, we will call common bracket. For this, we will call square bracket. For this, we will call flower bracket. Similarly, what is this bracket called as? Could you respond in the chat box? That is Q&A. What are those brackets called as? I'm not able to see in the chat box. What are those brackets called as? Very good, very good. Angular braces. Okay, fine. Like that, we have to use here. You have to open the tag. We have to close the tag. Closing the tag will be before that particular that is, as soon as you open the particular anchor tag, just do one thing, just use forward slash. Open HTML, close HTML. Open head, close head. I already told you, right? Within head, some metadata information like keywords, author, title, some CSS information, JavaScript information will come. In the body section, actual data will come. What is that actual data? I'll tell you. This is just what I can tell. A general syntax of HTML. General syntax of HTML. Is that clear, guys? This is a general syntax, and it's not compulsory that every time you have to use every tag, whatever I have written. Some of the tags you can neglect. How we can neglect, all those things I'll take care. Is there any doubt till here, whatever I have taught? Please do respond. Is there any doubt? Shall I start with the first program or first HTML file? Shall I start? Okay. I'll just do one thing. From now onwards, I'll just name the file. I'll just name the file as example number 1, example number 2, something like that. I'll name. Will that be fine, guys? Example number 1, something like that. I'll name. See here, example number 1.html. Example number 1.html. I'll just do one thing. Please observe. I have just shared Sublime Text. Control S. File. Click on new file. Like this, the file will come. File, save. Shortcut Control S. What I'll do, I'll just do one thing. I'll just get inside desktop. FrontEnd technologies. Here I'll just do one thing. I'll just consider HTML files. HTML files is the folder name that I have given. Inside that particular folder HTML files, I'll just do one thing. I'll just consider example number 1.html. Okay, great. Observe properly. Now, step by step, I'll write. Just do let me know whether people are able to understand. Guys, shortcut is there for that. So here, shortcut is there. Automatically it will come. How to get this shortcut? Maybe in the next session I will tell you. Is that clear, guys? See here, so many things came. See here, HTML tag, open of HTML, close of HTML, open of header, close of header, open of body, close of body. Nothing is written inside the body. Now, I'll not write all these things here. Or let me not write this. Fine. Sir, what is this meta tag, sir? Char set, UTF-8, something and all it is there, sir. Why it is doc type, sir? Why this symbol, sir? Everything step by step I'll explain. But let me teach you the first HTML file. Now, within head section, next within body section, I should write something. Sir, what will you write within head section, sir? Observe properly so that you'll understand what I'll be writing in the head section, so that you should see. Fine. Please tell me whether you people are able to see the content whatever I have written or not. See here, title what I'll just tell title happens to be HTML session number 2. Sir, where this title will come, sir? Don't worry, you will understand where the title will come. HTML session number 2. Now, inside that head tag, I'll be writing so many information. Any information I can give. See here, I have written this many information. See here, name, who is generating this file? Sublime Text is generating this file. Description I have given, free HTML tutorials. Keyword, maybe HTML, CSS, JavaScript, like there's some keywords I have given. Who is the author? Sandesh. That is my name. Fine. Next, title. Sir, where this information will be stored, sir? I will tell you, but just for your reference, a proper HTML file like this only they will create in the industry. They'll give every certain information and title. Title HTML session 2. Where this title will come, you can observe, I'll show it to you. Next, header section, job done. Sir, every time is that compulsory, sir? No. For next file, I'll not even write all these things. I don't want all these things. Just for the first file, I'm just writing, that's it. Header section, done and dusted. So within body section, what you will write, sir? Within body section, I'll just tell front-end technologies by study online. Maybe by Sandesh HS, something like that, I'll just tell. Always, if you want to display some content, you have to use some tag. Or directly also you can use that. Or I'll be using some tags here. As of now, I cannot give you the clarity about the tag that I'm using, but H1 tag, it's a header tag or heading tag. Fine. See here, if you're using H1, what will happen? P1, what will happen? H2, what will happen? Later you'll understand. I have just told front-end technologies by study online. Something like that. I will save Control S, Control S. The file got saved. The file got saved. Now what I will do, I'll just do one thing. As you have to observe, now I'm telling you have to observe HTML files. Is there any file called example number 1.html which got created? Yes or no in the chat box? Is there any file which got created? Please do respond. Yes, 100% yes, 100% yes. Now what I'll do, it's pretty simple, guys. Right click on that, open, that's it. Or double click on that, automatically it will be opened. Shall I double click on that? Please do respond. See here, as soon as you double click on that, it got opened. How many of them are able to see? See here, front-end technologies by study online, Sandesh HS. Whatever I have written within a HTML file, see here, whatever I have written within a HTML file is being displayed in the browser, And you can observe the title. Look at the title, HTML session 2. These fellows have given thank you Sublime Text as the title. If you download Sublime Text, yes or no? Are you able to get some 5% clarity? What is title? How it will be displayed? As although it might look, I know many of them are telling in the chat box, sir, all these basics already I know, sir. Guys, one thing, why people will attend my session? Fine, you can just ask my previous batch student or whatever maybe. Usually I'll not assume the things like how other people will assume. This person is having the knowledge, that person is not having the knowledge. He's from IT background, he's from non-IT background. No. For me, you people are like a blank sheet. Even though it might be a written sheet, it doesn't matter for me. Fine. If a 10th standard student is attending my class, he should be able to understand from scratch. I'll teach to the depth. Is that fine? That is how my teaching style. That is the reason I'm teaching from scratch. Is that fine? Please do respond, guys. Sir, can I change this content, sir? Yeah, you can change. See here, I'll just do one thing. I'll just change the content. Maybe I'll just go to HTML file. In this HTML file, what I'll do, I'll just tell instead of Sandesh HS, I'll tell only Sandesh. Let me remove this. I'll save, Control yes, I'll save. As soon as I saved, if I come back to browser, if I refresh the page, you only observe how the data will change. Don't you think the data got changed? That means you have to understand, guys, somebody would have written the code for book my show, but a beautiful code is what they have written. But as of now, it's just a basic code, whatever I have written in this example number 1.html. But don't you think somebody would have written a beautiful HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Angular code to make this particular page website? Yes or no? Please do respond. Yes or no? Sir, can I develop the website like this, sir? Why not? Why not? I don't know whether you have observed or not. Guys, if you look at the poster, clearly I have told, you will be learning 2 real-time projects. Yes or no? I'll be teaching 2 real-time projects. That is also free of cost. I'll be teaching you 2 real-time projects using the front-end technologies, whatever you'll be learning. Is that clear? Now what I'll do? I'll just do one thing. I'll just go back to the notes. I hope you people are able to see the notes. Inside these notes, let me just do one thing. Let me just write whatever I have written in the example number example number 1.html. I'll just do one thing. I'll just come back here, paste it. Output I'll not write. Why? Because you have to execute that and you have to see the output, right? If I keep on writing the output, I think it's waste of time. Why? Because I cannot copy that. Sometimes the images and all I cannot copy as the output. Maybe if you want, you can just write the output like how it has been displayed on the browser. And one more thing, it is not compulsory that you have to use Chrome browser. One more very important thing, in order to open HTML page, you have to take the help of browser. Is that clear? Any browser, whatever you like. But I have sticked on to Chrome browser. Next word, sir. Next word, if you ask me, observe, please observe. I'll start explaining in detail about. Let me do one thing. I'll just save this. Okay. I would like to go back here. Okay. Come back here. I'll just tell new file. Please don't think like this is the end of the session. Maybe I'm just saying what exactly will be taught. Another example I'll take, but you should be having the clarity. Because if you miss the next class, please don't attend the complete week. No one I'm telling. Why, sir? Why? Because I will be teaching in detail about why this particular tag is there. In detail. I'll just tell terminologies in HTML5. All the terminologies I would like to discuss in detail. Fine. Why that particular doc type? I teach you later. What is that HTML tag? Why it has to be opened? Why this should be the first line? Why this should be the second line? I'll discuss later. What is head tag? I'll discuss. After that, what is body tag? Why we have to use body tag? Inside body tag, how many tags will come? Next, what is title tag? Why we have to use title tag? What is the usage of that? And is that compulsory to use title tag or not? Next, what is this particular meta tag which consisting of char set UTF? Why we have to write UTF-8 only? Why not UTF-16? Is that compulsory? Everything in detail I'll teach. Next, HTML meta tag. What is this HTML meta tag? This also I would like to discuss. Guys, directly I can start off with the actual content, fine. But don't you think, guys, before you purchasing a car, assume that you have a dream of purchasing a car. Okay, sir. What car, sir? Assume that you want to purchase a car, a Mahindra Thar. Fine, you want to purchase Mahindra Thar. Fine. 100%, if I'm not wrong. Maybe if you have a money, directly you'll purchase. If not, minimum from past 2 years or 1 year or 3 months, 4 months, you will start dreaming about that car. And you will be knowing what is the size of the tire, what is the size of the steering, or maybe how exactly the dimension will be there, and is it petrol, diesel, everything you will understand. Correct, right? Every pinpoint of that particular car you will be aware. Then you'll purchase that car. Yes or no? Please do respond. As I want a genuine response from your side. It might be anything. It need not to be a car. If you want to purchase a mobile phone, for example, if you want to purchase iPhone, fine. If you want to purchase any mobile phone, whatever it may be, 100%, you will do your research from your side. Then only you'll purchase. Correct, right? Same thing should happen, guys. If you're learning HTML, you should be aware of why that should be used, why not, everything. From that perspective, you have to start learning. Then only you will enjoy that particular technology. Then only you will be, that means that particular content will be there in your mind for a longer duration. All these things I'll teach. And how to comment in HTML, that's also I'll teach you. Now, please observe. Let me do one thing. I'll just teach you in today's session. That is, let me just do one thing. Let me just open day 2. I'll just teach you how to comment in HTML. Comment means you will understand. How to comment in HTML? In case of HTML, this is how we have to comment. Observe properly, guys. Now I'm telling, please observe properly. Why? Because commenting is very important. Sometimes whatever I don't want to display for the end user, I'll comment. See here, when it comes to Python, this is how we have to comment in Python. This is how we have to comment in Java. This is how we have to comment in HTML. Open the particular braces, use this symbol, close the particular braces, and whatever you write here will be commented. That means in Python, if you want to comment your name, assume that you'll write your name. Fine, you'll write your name. You want to comment that. Just comment like this. In Java, you comment like this. In Java. In case of HTML, you please comment like this. That's it. Here, the symbol is very important, guys. Now I'm telling you have to comment like this. Is that clear for everyone? Sir, please take some examples, sir, so that we'll get some clarity. 100%. Example number 2.html. I'll just do one thing. I would like to get inside the Sublime text. I hope Sublime text is displayed for everyone. Inside Sublime text, new file, shortcut Control N. See here, file, new file, Control N. Save the file. Always save the file before you start writing the code. Example 2.html. Save it. Now what I'll do, please observe. I'll remove this. Fine. See, HTML tag, closure of HTML tag, header tag, closure of header tag, body tag, closure of body tag. That's it. I hope this is clear for you people. Now what I'll do, please observe whatever I'm writing. Title, I will tell. Title. Maybe it's not compulsory to have a title, but if you don't give any title, nothing will be displayed. That's the reason. Within the header section, I'll write the title. Title HTML session. Something like that I have written HTML session. That's it. Next. Observe properly. Please observe. Something I have to display on the console. Sir, what you will display, sir? Front-end technologies by Study Online, Sandesh HS. Next. What is this H2 tag? All those things I'll tell you guys. Don't worry. Free course. Dash. Whatever. Like this I have written. Now, I don't want to display something. Sir, what you don't want to display, sir? Assume that I want that particular code to be there in the HTML file, but I don't want to display that to the end user. Then use comments. See here, I'll be writing the comment here. I'll just tell here, maybe I'll just tell this is just a demo page. Fine. And I want to write here some what, sir? I'll just tell class timings 7 to 8 p.m. something like that I'll write, but I don't want to display on the console. I have decided not to display on the console. Comment it. That's it. Comment it. Is that clear, guys? If I save, only this one and this one will be displayed on the console. You only observe. If I save, maybe if it is asking to purchase, don't purchase. Simply just it will ask. Click on cancel. Fine. Without paying any money, you can just use that. Now what you should do, go back to the file where exactly your particular HTML file is there. See here, example2.html. Double click on that. Don't you think front-end technologies by Sandesh, whatever may be, free course? Don't you think these lines are not been displayed for the end user? These lines has not been displayed for the end user. Why? Because it has been commented. Is that clear? And one more thing you can ask, sir, can we comment any line which has been created using some tags, sir? See here, I'll just tell 1 to 2 months duration, 1 to 2 months course, something like that. Sir, can we comment this, sir? You only observe whether you can comment or not. Can you comment it? If I refresh the page, no need to refresh. It is not coming. That means, don't you think we can comment? As if you feel you don't want this line, you can comment, but how to comment, you should be aware. Now, please do let me know how many of them understood how to comment in HTML. Yes or no in the chat box. Have you learned how to comment in HTML? Yes, all these things are some basic building blocks, whatever you people are learning. Are you able to understand? That's very important. I can't see any response in the chat box. Please do respond yes or no. Okay, great. Now already I have told. See here, when it comes to next session, that is day 3, Guys, if you miss the next session, no one I'm telling, guys, you might be thinking like, anyhow, this fellow will give recorded video. Please don't misuse the live class opportunity. Is that clear? Guys, many a times you have committed the same mistake in your life. Video will be available. Let me watch later. Let me learn later. If you think later, that later will never come. Yes or no? Have you experienced? Why? Because I'm also a human being. Even I have experienced. Correct, right? That later will never come. Because whatever may be the commitment that you're having, whatever may be the priority that you're having, you give me the commitment for 1 to 2 months. 1 to 2 months, in between 1 to 2 months, or 1.5 months, let's take. Daily from 7 to 8 p.m. or 8:10 or 8:05, whatever it may be, I'll take the class. Fine. You attend the class, that to live class you attend. And now I'm telling every day the credentials will change. Why? Because I'm creating a Zoom webinar. Is that fine? I can maintain the link, but I want you people to do some activity before the class. You have to go for your mail. Guys, for your mail, are you getting the Zoom link on a daily basis? Yes or no? I want a response from your side. Are you getting a Zoom link? Yes. For your mail, you're getting a Zoom link as well as whatever. Guys, if your answer is no, please remember what is the mail that you have given while registration. Fine. Next, for your WhatsApp number also, I'll be sending you the link. Sir, but what after 1 week, sir? Please don't expect me to send WhatsApp message. Mail will be sent, 100% mail will be sent. Please don't expect me to send WhatsApp message, all those things. Many of them were asking, sir, please create a group, sir. Please create a group, sir, so that everybody will be there in that group. If there is any information, we can share, sir. But I'm very much worried about the security. Fine. If I create the group, what will happen? There is no security for boys. Correct, boys? Yes, I can create the group. Fine. I can create the group. It's not a very big deal for me to create a WhatsApp group. But if I create a WhatsApp group, data breaching will happen. And somebody might misuse that. Correct, right? And previously, I thought of creating a group in Telegram, even that has been misused. That's the reason. Till 1 week, you'll be getting an intimation in email as well as WhatsApp from my number, from my mail ID. You'll be getting an intimation to the class on a daily basis. The credentials will change. During this Saturday and Sunday, I'll tell you, I'll not be using your phone number to create a group. Fine. I'll be using your email ID to create a group. Will that be fine for everyone? Yes, please do respond. For that, there is a separate application that you have to install. Maybe Slack. Fine. I'll tell you how to install Slack. Complete security will be there. Nobody can take your data. That's the main intention. Is that clear, guys? I'll create the group after 1 week. That is in this particular Saturday and Sunday. I don't know whether I can create a group on this weekend because I'm pretty busy this weekend. I have some celebrations. That's the reason. Okay, great. One more thing. Many people are asking about this. Sir, we have opted for morning slot, sir. And somebody would have opted for evening slot, sir. And sir, there were two options that you have given in the Google form link, sir, while we are registration, weekday and weekend, sir. We have chosen weekend, sir, but can we attend weekday? You can attend weekday. You have to attend weekday. Why? Because it is just for my reference that I have taken. What is the majority? When majority of the people told they want weekday batch and they want evening slot. That is the reason I have decided to give this particular free front-end technology course, on weekday evening slot. Is that clear for everyone? Please do respond. Guys, please don't wait. He will start morning batch. He will start evening batch. Sorry, he will start weekend batch. I don't have all the time for that. Is that clear? Evening 7 to 8 p.m. I'll be taking this class. Is that fine? Free front-end technology. Is that clear for everyone? Those who have opted for morning, you have to attend evening. If not, just wait for another couple of months. At that point of time, please don't expect me to give free course. It will be a cost. No one I'm telling. If I'm starting a weekend batch also, it would cost. Only this batch will be for free of cost. Again and again, I'm telling. And if you want to refer your friends, please do refer your friends. Is that clear? Please do refer your friends. They can attend this batch. Until when? Until coming Tuesday, I'll allow the people to attend the class. Later, I'll lock. Is that fine? Sir, what I have to do in order to refer my friends, sir? I have, just ping me in WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp number, 8553531326. You can just ping me in WhatsApp. I'll just send you the registration link. Just send the registration link to them. Tell them to register. Our team will contact them, or I'll contact them via mail or WhatsApp message. Is that fine? Please do respond. Is that fine for everyone? I hope you got the clarity. Guys, trust me. Just a minute. I just want to show you something. I just want to show you something. Why? Because many people were like, sir, how many of them told morning batch, evening batch? You're lying, sir. Okay. Please do observe the link, whatever I'm showing. Can you people tell me how many responses that I have got? I think it's a unique number. I don't know, if I refresh, it might be changed. How many responses that I have got till now? Right now, there are around some 400, 450 change students attending the class. Please do let me know. See here, among 889 response, see just now one response came. 65% of the people told they want weekday batch. 34% told weekend batch. That's the reason I have to go with the majority. I have decided to go with weekday batch. And among 889 response, 83% of the people told, there is 793 people told they want evening slot, and remaining told morning slot. That's the reason. Is that clear, guys? Please do respond. Based upon your response only, I have just taken. Guys, please don't ask like, sir, why can't you start morning batch, sir? Maybe if I'm free, I can do it, but I hope you understand. Why? Because from next week, I have to start SQL batch as well. I have to start SQL batch as well. Okay. Now, day 2 video as well as notes. How to get day 2 video as well as notes? If you ask me, it is pretty simple. I'll tell you how to access. Please be online. Another 5 minutes I'll take. Will that be fine? Another 5 minutes I'll take. Just 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes so that we can just wind up. Technically, already I have stopped. SQL will start from this coming Monday, that is 27th February. What you should do, if you ask me, I'll tell you. Before that, in the chat, I have sent a link. Please give your attendance. In the chat, I have given one link. Click on that link. Please give your attendance. Please give your attendance. Please be very quick in giving your attendance so that I can just teach how to access the day 1 video, day 2 video. I'll not be sending the link for your WhatsApp and mail. Directly, you can access the course for free of cost. How to access, where to access, I'll tell you. If you're not regular to the class, your access will be blocked. Now what I'm telling. Guys, recorded video, I'll tell you the complete story of recorded video. Wait, let's wait for you people to give the attendance. Okay, have you done with your attendance? Yes or no, please do respond. Have you done with your attendance? Done by giving your attendance? Okay, I think I got, yep. Okay, great. Listen, guys, listen. When it comes to front-end technologies, I told minimum 40 hours, maximum based upon your response. I'll be 40 hours. 40 hours of content is what I'll be doing for front-end. Fine. If I want to upload this 40 hours in the website, trust me, I don't want to tell the amount. Why? Because if I tell the amount, you'll be shocked. I don't want to disclose that. I have to pay some XYZ amount for the storage space. Yes or no? Please do let me know. 100% I have to pay some storage amount. I'm taking care of that amount from my side. But if you only opt for recorded video, your access will be blocked. What I want everyone to attend the live class. I want everyone to attend the live class. If you miss the class because of some medical emergency, personal emergency, then watch the recorded video before attending the next live class. Is that fine? And one more thing, in order to get the notes from today onwards, what I'll do, I have just shared you Google Drive link, right? The Google Drive link, I'll not upload the notes. So then where you'll upload the notes, sir? I will tell you. If you're an Android user, in your mobile phone only, you can watch the video, you can access the notes. Sir, I'm using Macintosh, sir. It might be anything, fine. If you're an Android user, we have a mobile application. The name of the mobile application, today itself, I want everyone to download. If you have already downloaded, very good. Go to Play Store. Please go to Play Store now itself. Just open your mobile phone. Go to Play Store. Type study online. Type study online. S capital, O capital. In between space will come. S capital, study, O capital, online. Space will come. I think it's around some 20 MB file or 15 MB file. I don't know. Are you people able to find study online in the? Are you able to find it? Yes or no? If not, just a minute. I'll just show it to you. Why I have to worry about that? Yeah. So I hope you're able to find that. Please download. Click on download. Click on download. That means what you should do. You should just go to Google Play Store here. In your laptop also you can download, but better you just install a mobile phone. Click on that. Here, if you type study online, see here in the search bar, if you type study online, I'll just show you the logo. Please don't download something and all. Study online, knowledge is power. See here, this is the logo. Click on that. Download in your mobile phone or laptop, whatever it may be, and you can just start accessing the course. I'll just show it to you. Sir, what about website, sir? When it comes to website, please type www.studyonlinetech.com. Click on enter. Studyonlinetech.com. Click on enter. If you type that, you'll be able to see so many things. Fine. See here, there are so many workshops that I have done. Maybe what is required for you people, I'll tell you. Under front-end technologies, don't purchase all these things. Fine. Whatever the live class that I'm taking right now has been uploaded here. Where, sir? Under front-end technologies. If you click on view all, fine, you will be able to see a file, a course called as FrontEnd Technologies 2023, and my image will be there, and this particular poster will be there. Click on that. Enroll for free. You need not to pay a single rupee for that. If you click on enroll for free, it will be asking you to sign up. Fine. What you should do, you just give your full name, email, phone number, password. Fine. Can someone, just a minute, in WhatsApp, can someone, I'll just show you how to access that. Just a minute. Let me open my WhatsApp. Guys, can someone, if you have not created your account, can someone tell me your name in the WhatsApp so that I can just create the account on behalf of you? In WhatsApp, I want you to ping. Can you just ping me your name in WhatsApp? If you have not created the account. Okay. I got Harshit. Yeah, I got Harshit. Harshit, can you just tell me your... Oh, so many messages I got. It's okay. I think Kavya. Let's take Kavya itself. Kavya, could you please... okay, just a minute. Let's stick on to Harshit itself. Not Harshit, Manohar. I think it's Manohar. Manohar. Yep. Could you please tell me your email, Manohar? Could you please tell me your email ID, Manohar? Email ID as well as mobile number. I tell you how to access the course. For everyone, you have to see how to access the course. Manohar, could you please tell me your email as well as phone number? Rest of them, please do it yourself. Oh, Manohar is Manohar dot dreamhigh@gmail.com. As whenever you're joining the company, please have a professional mail. Good that he has given this, no issues. But whenever you're joining for the company, please have a professional mail ID. Please don't tell like Sandesh Rockstar 007, something like that. Okay. Guys, if you have iOS, that's what I'm telling. Listen, have patience. If you have an iOS, I know you're an Apple user. I know you're rich. You have a laptop, right? Go to laptop or from your mobile phone, you have a browser called as Safari. Open a website called as www.studyonlinetech.com. There you can do all these things. 90. Manohar, will that be fine? I'm just giving you a number. Hope that nobody... Okay. Password, Manohar, I'll just ping you what is the password that I have given. Okay. Can you see the password, Manohar? That's a very difficult password, whatever I have given. Create account. I have just created the account. Already this account exists. Have you created the account, Manohar? I think already your account exists. Yes means why you have given all these things. Fine. Guys, can someone ping me if you have not created any account in Study Online? Can someone ping? Okay, Karthik. Karthik, could you please give me your mail ID? Please be very quick. It's okay. It's okay. I got the response. Yep. Please be very quick, Karthik. Okay, just a minute. Karthik, MUSKU 66@gmail.com. Can you just give me your number, Karthik? Same number, right? Yeah. 8374848791. Yep. Password. Okay, I have just sent you the password, Karthik. Okay, great. Create account. I think a brand new account will be created. But I hope you got to know how to access. Start. Under front-end technologies, you please click on view all. Under that, you will be able to see this particular thing. Okay. Already I have uploaded day one. See here. If you click on this, you will be able to see the day one video. Second video will not be linked with YouTube. See, you will be able to see the video. You can just forward all those things. Day one notes also I have uploaded. You can start downloading the notes. Similar to this, day two notes, day two video will be uploaded. Is that clear? Guys, did you get how to? I hope you got how to access the course. Yes or no? Please do respond. Did you get how to access the course? Later, if you come to dashboard, maybe under your my course, this particular course will be there. Is that clear for everyone? Yes or no? Please do respond. Is that clear? Okay. Shall I halt the technical discussion? Shall I halt the technical discussion? Okay. Tomorrow at what time we'll be meeting? Guys, if you want, you can just do one thing. Or else I'll just do one thing. For your WhatsApp as well as mail, you'll get the mobile application link and website link. Will that be fine? I'll send you that. I'll send you that. Okay. Don't worry. Website link and mobile application link I'll send you. A website link www.studyonlinetech.com. Okay. I'll send you. Don't worry. For your WhatsApp, I'll send you. Thank you so much for attending today's session. Have a great day. Tomorrow we'll meet at the same time. Please do refer your friends. If you feel whatever I'm doing is proper, that means if you're able to understand, refer your friends. Is that clear, guys? Are you able to understand? If it is yes, please don't be selfish. Refer your friends so that let them also learn. And always attend the live class. Recording is just for if you miss the class. Fine, don't stick on the recorded video. If you're watching the recorded video on a daily basis, then your account will be blocked. Now I'm telling. Once in a week or twice in a week, you have to go for that. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. Tomorrow we'll meet at the same time with the different credentials. Will be shared to your mail as well as WhatsApp. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. If you have any specific doubts, please do ping me your doubt query in WhatsApp. I'll address that. If not, directly call me for my number.